Jaclyn. Welcome back to Dreams of Music and Makeup, or welcome here. If this is your first time, I hate to kind of have this be your first impression because it's a little chaotic, but we're doing a second half of our highlighter dupes video today. I had so many dupes that we had to break this into 2 videos, otherwise we would have been here for about 40 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and jump in where I left off the other day with these highlighters and comparing them for you. I'm looking a little different. I did have a cut in color since we filmed that video. This is what I look like now. Don't be confused by blonde me that's about to appear. Still little old Jaclyn, still me. I hope you enjoy the second half of this highlighter dupes video today, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Another glow kit item. This is from the Sun Dipped Glow Kit. So this is, as far as I know, a permanent part of the Anastasia Beverly Hills lineup. You can still get your hands on this. This is one of the deeper shades from the Sun Dipped Glow Kit. This is the shade Tourmaline, which is a really beautiful pinky purpley, I almost call it like a metallic taupe, because that's what it looks like in the pan. It's not generally how it looks on my skin because I don't put it on in such a thick layer. For swatching purposes, obviously, this is not exactly how I would apply it on my face. So please understand that the intensity I'm swatching for you is not how I would put it on my cheekbones, just for clarity. This is that swatched. This is Tourmaline. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is so metallic, so beautiful. It's so, so gorgeous. If you are looking for a similar shade to Tourmaline and you don't want to spend $40 on a glow kit because maybe you won't use all those colors or that's too big a financial commitment for you, whatever your reasoning, I totally understand. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush in the shade Pinktastic. The bad news about this product is I have never once seen this in store in person. I purchased mine on e.l.f.'s website. This shade is not a blush in any way, shape, or form. If you wear it as a blush, you'll probably be severely disappointed because that is what it looks like. In my opinion, it is the exact same color as Tourmaline. It's a shade lighter. It doesn't quite have the same amount of color and back pigment as the Anastasia one. So in my opinion, this one looks even more natural on the skin, particularly for you fair girls out there like me. Tourmaline is something that I can wear much easier in the summer than I can in the winter when I lose some of my color. But this one I can wear all year round. It's so similar in undertone, and it's just a hair lighter than Tourmaline. I think they're beautiful. They're both very, very glowy. I'm gonna build up the e.l.f. one a little bit. When you don't pay for those pearls to be in there, sometimes you just have to build it up to get the same level of sheen. But now, after a couple of layers, I feel like it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't have any difficulty with e.l.f. highlighters lasting on my skin. They last the same as every other highlight that I own. Again, let me know if you guys own any of these down below, what you guys think. I want to hear it. Have you guys figured out which side is which yet? I want to know. Write it down below, please. I want to know your guesses. I want to know if you're right or not. I'm sure you guys can guess it correctly. I just think it's fun. This next one is another e.l.f. dupe. We'll start with our high-end one first. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Press in the shade Opal. This is one of my favorites. I love this shade. I can only wear it in summer. Again, kind of like Tourmaline, it's just one of those that has a little more pigment to it, so when I'm at my fairest, it's too obvious. There's that swatched. The way I describe Opal is a metallic beige, which I think is just the perfect description for this. It's very neutral. It's not gold. It's not peach. It's not anything like that. It's metallic beige or light tan. That's what it is. And it's so gorgeous. I was stunned when I found the dupe for this in my collection. This is in the shade Blush Gems. They look slightly different on my hand, but on the face they look identical. This was the other contender for today. I love both of these highlighters. This Blush Gems I picked up as a result of it being mentioned in so many magazines. It's gotten a lot of awards, and These products both wear fantastically on me. The Becca is a little bit more neutral in tone. It's a little bit more of that beige. This e.l.f. Blush Gems, while it is still very neutral, has just a slight peachy or pinky undertone to it that the Becca one is lacking. Because of that, I think that it's very, very flattering, and it's a little bit easier for me to pull off when I'm not tan, because it doesn't have that kind of tan color requirement. It blends more with my skin tone. I find these very, very comparable. Again, the e.l.f. one is about $3 or $4, and the Becca one is $38, I want to say. For a tenth of the price, you can get almost identical color. I just thought I'd let you know. This next one is more of a texture and formula dupe as opposed to a color dupe. We're going to talk about Laura Mercier. This is her cult product. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Highlight in the color 01. This is the only matte highlighter that Laura Mercier makes. There it is right there, kind of heavily swatched. This is gorgeous. This is the most flawless highlighter ever. If you have texture, if you have issues, if you dislike the look of shininess on the high points of your face because it draws attention to things you don't like, you might love this. I sure do. It's called a matte highlight for a reason. So even though it's giving off this sheen, it's not the same as other highlighters. It's almost undetectable. It does not look unnatural in any way, shape, or form. I feel like if you're someone with a super even skin tone, you could wear this on your bare skin and no one would notice. I've definitely had good skin days where I've worn just this product on the high points of my face and felt like I looked completely natural. It's a beautiful product. This is a $40 or $45 powder. It's expensive. You get a lot of product, 7.5 grams, so again, generous product size. I found a very, very similar formula at the drugstore. Again, this is a different shade, but the concept is the same. And this is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in the shade 10, which is called Be My Highlight. This is the only shade of this highlight that I'm aware of that Essence creates, and it's flawless. I reach for this all the time. It has a little bit more color than the Laura Mercier, but it is equally undetectable on the skin. Let me show you these swatches compared so that you can see what I mean. This lower one is the Essence one. This higher one is the Laura Mercier. So you can see there's, again, a little bit of that peachy color to this swatch right here. I'm going to build it up just so they're the same level of intensity for you. There they are. You can see the intensity of the sheen is a little bit higher on the Laura Mercier one. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for those pearls. All of the shiny aspects of Laura Mercier's products supposedly come from crushed up pearls in general. So that's where that comes from. That's why it's that super sophisticated shine in her highlighters. I just think these are so remarkably similar, and for $5, it's a really easy way to try out and see if you're game for this whole matte highlighting thing. This doesn't claim to be a matte highlighter, but it's called their Pure Nude Highlighter because it really is that undetectable on the skin. It's beautiful. It doesn't have any back pigment. I feel like when the light is not hitting this, nothing happens. Like, it doesn't cast a shadow. It doesn't do anything weird like some of these super metallic highlighters can do. It doesn't draw attention to texture or pores or acne, anything like that. It's a lovely formula. If you don't own one of these, you really, really should. This one I think is really interesting and really beautiful. This is the only shade of their duochromatic highlighters that I've picked up by NYX, and this is in the shade Twilight Tint. Again, this just looks like a white panna product. In person, it does not look like that. When I swatch it, you can see that it has a duochrome shift of kind of this bluish purple. So pretty. I love this. I absolutely love this. And I was so drawn in to this shade that I just had to have it. It was the most unique shade of the collection, so that's why I bought it. And something that I bought later that I realized had a very similar capability was this Kat Von D Alchemist palette. I love this. I'm not saying that you don't need this. Thankfully, this is a permanent item, and if you do need it, it's always around. You can get this at Sephora. It is a multi-purpose palette. There are 4 duochrome shades in here. I believe it's $32 for this palette for 4 shades. These can be used on your eyes, on your lips, on your cheeks, anywhere. They're completely safe. The way you get the dupe for this color is actually by mixing the blue and the purple, because they're both similar. You can see this is the blue and this is the purple. And they're similar, but neither of them are identical dupes for this shade. But if we layer them, you get a very, very similar effect. So that's the blue and purple layered over each other, and it looks just like this NYX Twilight Tint Highlighter. The Twilight Tint Highlighter, I believe, is $8, and the Kat Von D is $32 for 4 shades. Let's see how much product you get in here total. So you get 6 grams of product in here total between these 4. Same amount of product in these 2 items, $8 or $32. Your choice. That is all the dupes that I have for today. If I find any more, you'll hear about it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you back for 2 beauty videos a week. I generally put out videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, though sometimes I get a little excited and post even more often. Oh, it's the end of the day. I get to tell you which one is which. Okay, so if you have not guessed which side of my face has which highlighter on it, do it now. Let's talk about it. These guys, right here. Kat Von D is on this side. Makeup Geek is on this side. If you guess it correctly, congrats. You're amazing. You can tell the difference, and I'm officially crazy. I'm officially a highlight junkie, if you can tell the difference. Actually, I think they look entirely different. So you're in the same boat with me if you can tell the difference, and welcome to the club. I'm glad I'm not alone. If you're wondering why I'm wearing 2 different lip colors, or if you just now noticed that because I said it, I'm sorry for ruining this video for you. But if you'd like to see this video, make sure you're subscribed. You will get notifications only if you click that bell next to the subscribe button, because I don't have your permission to blow up your phone without it. So if you want to know when my videos go live, make sure you click that bell. If there are any videos you guys want to see from me, write them in the comments down below. I love that. I've created every single video that you guys have requested so far, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So within reason, leave your requests down below. Anything I can or am willing to do, absolutely, you've got it. And if I'm not willing to do it, you can count on I will let you know. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are, and I hope you come back for 2 videos a week from me. I would love to have you here. Keep dreaming.